Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. Good day. We're going to listen to a little bit of Carl and what he's learning, and we're going to get a little bit of input from me. There's so many things going on nowadays. Change is inevitable. Business is the major part of business is learning how to structure things, change and adapt. Um, Multiple income streams is essential. Any company that goes down or has problems, you've got to have other income streams to support your lifestyle. That's the way it is. So here's Carl.
So important to have multiple income streams. I mean, for the last 9 months, I was relying on one income stream, and bad on me. I've just got, I guess, a little too complacent in working one different income stream. And what happened is it was going so well, and then all of a sudden there was a bit of a setback, and my income dropped off. And what happened was I got myself into a financial pickle, right? So basically, I have gone back to my old ways using the blueprint to freedom, which is something I put together, basically allowing you to build multiple streams of income using one source. And we have a catalyst that we use to do that with this blueprint, and it's called Freedom Frenzy. And I'm proud to say I was part of the development of that program, and it's created an awful lot of money for a lot of people over the last 14 months. And I'm basically rebirthing it right now.
So let's back up. Carl was still is in Cloud Token. Cloud Token is going through some restructuring. It's going to talk about that. Hasn't been paid for 2 months. That's not criminal. That's just the way business develops and grows. It's growing pains. You have to do the legal steps to work throughout different countries. And you have to have a team of legal advisors and financial advisors to help you set that up. And they were developing a lot of things, but they hadn't got their legal stuff done to work in many countries across the world. That takes time and it takes experience. You have to go through experienced people to do those things and set that up. There are people that are experienced in doing that. And so it takes time to set that stuff up legally and otherwise. That's part of growing in this world economy. Now, I gave him a video on his site telling him that people hadn't been paid for 2 months. He thanked me for that because he wasn't sharing that, but now he is. And you have to have multiple income streams just so when these setbacks happen, you still have money coming in. That's the simple and short of it.
Into a multiple income stream usage. Before, I used to use it just as a single income stream. But here's the things that happen is this. A lot of people get very focused, and including myself, get very focused on one stream of income. And that's all we focused on. But what happens is the moment something like that, has a glitch in it, the moment there's a setback, then everything changes. Most people, like they're doing in the program I'm in, are calling it a scam and calling it all kinds of things when that's not even what's going on. If they kept up with updates, they'd know that there's a bit of restructuring, actually a lot of restructuring. It's a big undertaking what this company is going through, but they needed to do that to be compliant worldwide. So, every business goes through these things because, first of all, they have big dreams of what their company will do. But what they forget to do is the compliancy that it takes to be compliant in every country around the world. They just immediately assume they build something and assume that it'll be acceptable everywhere around the world. And that's not the case. In a lot of cases, that's not the case. So what this company is doing is it's taking the time to make sure it's compliant. So there's a setback. And hey, Steve, how you doing? Hey, Wes, Orlando, and Hein, thanks for joining. And so they're doing a bit of restructuring. Now that restructuring is affecting the payout and everything of the business. Now, this isn't the first time I've been through this. I've been in this industry 40 years. This isn't the first, or 20 years, I should say. This isn't the first time I have seen something like this happen. Okay, and it won't be the last. And the thing is that what I've come to realize is that, you know what, I need to provide my team with multiple income streams just in case one happens to go through what we're going through now.
So that's the point. You need to not put all your eggs in one basket. A lot of people do. Now, that's great if they're well-established companies and have this stuff already set up. That's great. But if they're not well-established and don't have these things set up, that's not great. And with Cloud Token, they're a new company, so it's not established. It hasn't been set up. So you're going to go through these growing pains. So why not mix a new company with more established companies and have multiple income streams and have different ways to get paid and to ride through these rough seas with a new company startup? That's what we're talking about. Well, so we'll get into more of Freedom Frenzy and the system and the tools that are involved with it and the marketing that's involved with it, because it's actually better than what he thought it was. And he should have been doing this all along, but he wasn't thinking that way. We get too focused on one thing and then we don't think on a bigger picture. And that happens to a lot of people. Again, this is Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. Join me in Freedom Frenzy. Only $35 to start, but you have to use Bitcoin or Litecoin. You already need to go and have that stuff set up so you can purchase those digital currencies and purchase the system and get started from there. The second level, where you can do your own branding and stuff, is I believe $120 level, and the third level is $500. So it has 3 different levels depending on what professional level you want to get into. And I believe the $500 level not only has more tools and support systems, but a better way to brand it and do other things that you start in the second level. I'll know as I get there and work on this, but clearly this system works. It's been proven in the last 14 months. It's a little over a year old then, and the guy that started this, or the guy that he teamed up with, is already a millionaire, so they know what they're doing. When you get into $1 million or more a year, you've got some expertise. You didn't get there by accident. Again, it's Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. Look at Freedom Frenzy, and I'll give you a link on where that's at, and we'll get some more videos going on this. But affiliate programming should be part of your system. A true affiliate program has been well established. It shouldn't cost you anything to get started in it, and it should allow you to do multiple streams of income as you market these different programs. You should focus on a base, and Freedom Frenzy should be part of that base. Or you can have another base that's already established and then just add new other things to it with Freedom Frenzy. So Freedom Frenzy will help you to market what you've already got, and you can add things to it. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day, and take a look at Freedom Frenzy and see what it can do for what you've already established. And you should be able to add other things to it so you have a multiple stream income mindset and system in place to help other people market their product and add other things to it. And that's smart, a smart way to go. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.